Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here in central London with my friend Katie Kelleher. Katie, we've just sat around a round table where I've been listening for once.
Yep.
And you've been talking to a group of women about PPE in the industry and what needs to happen. You told me a little story about your experiences of having something that was like completely too big for you, having to do different things on site to make yourself safe driving and the cranes, etc. What came out of this, though, was a sense that people are going to come together and actually do something. You know, other people are saying they think they've solved it and realising they haven't. So for you, this is a really important issue, isn't it?
It is, and I think it's for everyone on site. You know, we were talking about women's PPE specifically, but it comes to the wider issue that it's everyone's PPE, and there's men on site, there's women on site who have smaller feet, larger feet, bigger hands, smaller hands. There's a whole array of issues that we have. If we're just looking at women's PPE, I mean, I've never had women's PPE. I always get kind of this.
We found this in a cupboard. It might fit you.
I mean, it's the proper stuff, but it's always everything I've had's been. I assume it's made for a man. It's massive.
Right. Yeah.
It's massive. It doesn't fit right in the right places. We're talking about the strips on the t-shirts. They don't fit over women's things. They don't fit around my legs properly. I'd have to get in the crane, undo my trousers because they're not flexible. And you can't sit down like that all day, so you'd have on leggings underneath, you'd have this underneath. It's not safe.
No.
You end up with a jacket. Safety is the most important thing. We realise that.
Especially when you're operating big plant like cranes and things on site as well, and when you're bouncing up and down in the digger or an ADT on site. It's crazy.
Safety is the most important. And if you look, I mean, I showed you some photos earlier. If you look at these jackets and they're coming out here across your hands. How are you meant to operate a crane? You're trying to operate machinery, digger dumper, whatever, crane, forklift. You've got these silly sleeves on that are massive, which end up rolling up to here, which make your arms thicker and harder to move anyway. But it's not how are people doing their jobs? So it's not, if even outside a plant, if you're looking at bricklayers, carpenters, electricians, we're all wearing the same PPE. On these large sites, you all get provided with the same branded PPE. We've all got the same problems.
Right.
We need to talk to people.
And I think what was interesting as well is there's a case in point where there's an Afro-Caribbean woman that couldn't wear a hard hat effectively. Well, that is absolutely crucial piece of PPE. And then you're talking about also, the sizes of boots and things like that. And we've got some of the designs of now some really cool looking shoes and stuff that have been designed by women, for women, but actually have been tested in the field. And that's the difference, isn't it?
That is. It's giving the PPE to the people who wear the PPE and then asking their opinions on it. I'm not making it sound overly complex because it's not.
Something fits or it doesn't.
It's really, really easy, and it's a big issue, but it's a very small thing to fix. I mean, it's a really small thing to hand out this PPE, to trial it, to ask people what they think, to ask people if they can carry out their job safely, if they can carry out their job properly, if it's hindering them, if it needs changing. It's not that hard.
And I think for me, we all go and buy stuff. Now, we go online and there's a picture of us that we can put up and it shows us wearing the clothes and things like that. I'd love to see that side by side with the PPE someone's been given or the equivalent suit that you would be wearing with the PPE, because the sleeves will be down here and you've got huge shoes that don't fit you as you go. Nobody's going to go out like that. Why should they go out on the site like that? It's stupid, isn't it? But there are technologies now that can help us go, well, this is what your shape, your size is. Feed that into the marketplace and then get the right response back, isn't it?
It's not that complicated. I mean, it's clothes. Your clothes fit you fine. My clothes fit me fine. We're okay. But we put PPE on someone, for some reason we can't get the proportions right. We assume that women are just smaller men, which isn't always right. That they're just smaller men, so we make the trousers a bit shorter and just bring them in a little bit, and that's not right. We get hips and we got things like that. We were talking earlier about harnesses. Which I think is a really valid point. Harnesses, women's harnesses, we're built differently. Our hips are in different places. It's a really important thing. We're talking about things that can really impact people's lives. And that's what's scary. You know, and if we want to go on maybe a slightly less important issue, but it's welfare, it's well-being. We talk about mental health. I spoke earlier about going to get trousers and stuff, and I have to keep getting bigger ones because they don't fit in certain places around my thighs or stuff like that. So you end up with a really massive trousers. It's embarrassing for starters. You're stood there, oh no, I need them a little bit bigger, can you? And because they're not sized properly, you don't know what to ask for. It's a whole array of things.
And those things, really need to be tackled. And what was really interesting for me today is the British Standards Institute was here. They were talking about getting guidance together. The new chairman of the CIOB was here as well. So she's really looking at how she can play her role, and all these sort of people coming together, from the people like yourself that have been doing the work, from the people that have been designing the clothes because they're on site and they just can't work properly and efficiently. It's a topic that is there for everyone. PPE, personal protective equipment, is there to save lives, it's there to help people. Please, can we as an industry look at all the people, all of the different people we want to attract, we've originally got, and do something different. And please, can somebody help to make sure that Katie doesn't have to wear that sort of jacket ever again.
The jacket Katie, always upset me.
It just doesn't look right, Katie. And for all of you that want to see that picture, I'll get it off Katie and we'll put it right now at the end of the video. But Katie, great to see you here today again, right there at the heart of another big issue. Well done. Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.